By Mr. Robert McDaniels, Master Chief Gunnery Sergeant in Marine Corps colors. This is Dave King and an MP, Harley WLA motorcycle. Captain has a Thompson machine gun here, followed by the BSA, followed by the other Harley. Tell a bridge engineer how much the vehicle weighed. That's a 1942 GPW Ford driven by Robert Brooks of Pacific with a reel on the back. That's for laying phone cases. Next vehicle is a 1942 Ford Jeep GPW. Next vehicle is also a GPW 1943 pulling a Bantam trailer of World War II. Now this Jeep, driven with the guy with the Smokey the Bear hat, George Shilson, that's a 1941 MA. Those are very, very rare. You'll notice the headlights on the fenders instead of under the hood. The staff car, that's a Chev 1940 Chev staff car, owned by Floyd the Dog of Woodinville. Followed by WC-40, 1942, 3/4-ton Dodge U.S. Air Force Wasp, owned by the Smileys of Mount Vernon. Next is an M38 Jeep from Canada, followed by an M42, that's a Marine Corps one-ton truck. They did not have a canvas top, they did not have a hard top. The Marines were tough. That's a 42 Ford Jeep, owned by Keith Dewey from Kent, followed by an M151, that's a Vietnam era Jeep on the left, followed by an M54 Dodge 3/4-ton 1950s era, followed by another Willis Jeep driven by Frank Adams, who our installation is named after in Marine Corps colors. He served both in the Army and the Marines. Followed by another MD Jeep driven by Mr. Potter, followed by a WC-54 ambulance, 3/4-ton Dodge, World War II, followed by Lake Cat, Rallies, and another MD Jeep. So this is a Gilpin, this is a Smith, I believe, 1970s era amphibious Jeep. Very lightweight radio truck. Another M38A1 pulling an M100 trailer. That's Dave Nelson. Now this vehicle is called the CMP, Canadian Military Pattern. Note the windshield faces forward. This is the only one in existence. No, this is a 3/4-ton. Followed by another Ford Jeep. Ford built half the Jeeps of World War II. This is another Dodge coming up, 3/4-ton truck. Another MD is World War II Jeep, 1943. Notice the little bar standing on the bumper. That's for cutting wire they could stretch across the trail to decapitate the driver. The basket in the back is called a buckle basket, and that's the haul of stuff. Now here's another Canadian military pattern. Now this is the one of a kind, driven by Katrina. She maintains this vehicle on her own. There's only one other in existence, it's Smithsonian. Trying to find parts for that. The Jeep is another World War II Jeep. That's a Ford, I believe, with the snorkel kit. That's the tube coming up on the windshield. That's so they can float them in the river. But you notice it's above the driver. I don't know how he floats. This next vehicle is a Unimog. This is made by Mercedes. They're like a 2-ton capability, 4 control, 20 speed. Next vehicle is an M38A1, Canadian markings, followed by a WC-52, also Canadian. Yeah, 52. Another amphibious Jeep. The 1953 ambulance. No, 43 ambulance. What did he keep for? British. In the Canadian. The tanker, that is a M49A2 1968 tanker, 1,200 gallons, bitter truck. Oh, really, almost down. Kristen Brown on it, that's Kristen Brown driving. Next vehicle is an M38A2 cargo truck, 1972, owned by Kenny Castleton, with an M151 Vietnam era radio truck. That was a Jeep from That's a 1941 M16A1 with a quad 50. There's a 4 caliber machine gun, 2,000 rounds a minute. Usually only shoot one, the top level or the bottom level independently, and then go back and forth. Otherwise, the barrels overheat and they don't do much good. For the house pulling the trailer, that is a CPK Jaguar 1941 GMC, owned by Vladimir Zalewski from Czechoslovakia. Pulling a one-ton trailer. Next vehicle's now this one is a FAT gun tractor pulling a limber or caisson, owned by Waldy Liberia of Wilson, British Columbia, followed by an M35A2. This is another M35A2, owned by Terry Batchelor. That's her truck.
They didn't bring the Panther tanks for the Petra out here. They should have.
Is a Leyland Gap owned by John Horton.
They brought the half track out here.
It's a 1990.
Not the half track.
You see our long Army driving around Fort Worth today. Next vehicle is another M35A1 with oversized tires. By a 1977 M24 Blue